Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information from the 10th day of September 2021, I'd like to welcome you to join me over at JM Bullion so we can look at the live spot prices. But before we do that, I want to thank you all for joining us yesterday at CGS Coin Tribe for that drop yesterday. And that was pretty fun. And it's kind of amazing that that particular coin didn't sell out I guess in the first hour. What's more amazing is that it opened up on back order status, which essentially makes it a pre-order because it's not going to ship until December. That's quite amazing, isn't it? Really is. Now let's go here to JM Bullion. Looks like gold is up $3.46 to 1806.45. Silver's up 11 cents to 24.28. Platinum up $5.49 to $1,000.15. And palladium is up $39.17 to 2246.42. Now, here to the United States Mint website, we're going to look at some of the stuff that's dropped as far as the numbers are concerned. Now, this is the United States Coast Guard 2.5 ounce silver medal. That's right here. And it came out over a month ago now. That was on August 17th. Well, no, less than a month. My bad. And look at the numbers here. So we went here. We know that's $160, and there was 10,000 of these minted, but there's only 636 available. And I haven't added any more than that because it was a mintage limit. Now, check this out. There was no mintage limit for this or a product limit for this, but look at that. The Philadelphia minted roll for the Erie Canal packet boat featuring the state of New York is available again. So the United States Mint went ahead and added over 1,000 rolls to not only the Philadelphia, but the Denver as well. So that's kind of interesting that they've added 1,000 rolls to Denver and Philadelphia Mint for the New York packet boats. Interesting. So I've never seen them do that to the innovation dollars once they went into remind me status. And 1,000 rolls, that's kind of a lot. So it makes me think that that was actually intentional, that additional supply. And they may even add more if these do sell out again. Now, yesterday's drop was amazing. It did not sell out. It's still available, I believe, to this moment right now. Let me see if I can find that. It's the American Eagle. No, it's American Innovation. There we go. Yep, still in back order status. Let me go ahead and hit reload. 175,000, still a limit of 3. And if you look at the data available on this particular one, it says 5,500 are still available. Let me go ahead and refresh. Yeah, 5,526 are now available. So there you go. And look at this. If you try and buy these on eBay right now, you're looking at about 115 if you want to buy it. And what's interesting is it's still available for $67. But, you know, I mean, if you want to pay $110 for that, that's your prerogative. So people aren't really flipping these. This is not a flipper's paradise. There's no doubt about that. I mean, I guess I don't know what happened there. Interesting. Somebody must have had the FOMO, the fear of missing out. But really, I mean, if you look at the most recent sales, they're about $100. And I expect maybe even it to go lower than that. Now, one of okay, so Silver Wolverine had made a comment about the uncirculated coin sets and his local coin shop and what the dealer had said there. And, you know, and further in our conversation, he stated that the 2021 uncirculated coin set would probably be more desirable than the uncirculated coin set from 2020. Okay. Now, it got me thinking. I mean, Silver Wolverine's a smart cat, and he's been in this a while, and he knows what he's talking about. I looked at the product limit, 213,000. Now, I know for a fact that they didn't do 213. They did 211, 788, or something like that. No household order limit when it came out, so if you wanted to, you can enroll for this still. You can get 10, 20, 30, 40, 100 sets at a time, I imagine. The bulk dealers probably buy 100 at a time. So going back to this, I'll tell you, and then this one does have the highest grade possible for that crossing the Delaware-Washington quarter. And this one does qualify as one of the original quarters, at least to PCGS, because somebody had pointed it out to me that if you wanted to find the price for that Washington crossing the Delaware quarter, you're going to find it between the 1932 and the 1998 quarters on the price guide. So I thought that was really interesting. And I imagine that had something to do with the original obverse, correct? That has to be the reason why they've added it to that particular part of the price guide and not America the Beautiful quarters. Now, here's the thing I wanted to show you. Now, we know 211, 70, 88 was around what they had sold, and that was my guesstimate. Now, check this out. I'm going to go to the numbers for this, And this sells at September 28, 2021 at noon. Boom, here it is. Look at that, 209 and 96. Now, if these numbers are true and correct, this 2021 United States Mint set would be less minted than the one from last year. And that's quite a desirable set. And Silver Wolverine and I were talking, and I said, maybe the 2020 set was a desirable set for the, I guess, what did I say? It was the, oh gosh, I can't remember the exact word right now, but it was more of the feeling of the year as far as, the story as it goes. But this particular set, this has a super desirable set of coins, and that's what makes this one, I believe, and him and Silver Wolverine as well, I believe he said that makes this set even more desirable is that particular, the last of the America the Beautiful, that Tuskegee Airmen quarter, and the Washington crossing the Delaware quarter that goes back to the original Washington quarter series. So that's totally incredible. And there it is. That's the story. Now, the last thing I have to add on to this story is, even though, okay, it's at 209,096 right now, we actually have to go back to the American Innovation dollars and realize that they could easily add 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 to this number here. So curveballs, definitely we should anticipate them. Expect things to go not as expected sometimes, right? And that's life. And that's how we react to that change, right? What's that story? Who moved my cheese? If you don't like change, or if you do like change, you probably heard of that story. Who moved my cheese? So check that out. It's a really great book. And also, I think I'm going to finish up with one last thing, and I said it yesterday, but it kind of struck me as being super important, and I guess this might be my +1 today, is that we are in charge. We are the masters of our emotions, and we have 100% control over those unless we give that power to somebody else. So remember, keep cool, keep your head, don't give your power to somebody else. Thanks for watching, folks. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you heard, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker, out.